Okay, so I haven't done a video in a long time. I've been pretty busy trying to keep my page on Facebook and everything. YouTube's been kind of slow, but for good reason now, because YouTube is banning hella conservatives, hella libertarians, anyone that questions government opposition, um, has government opposing views off their sites. And Facebook now, this is a huge. I couldn't ignore this because this is huge, and anyone on the that's subscribed to my YouTube channel and wants to learn more and check out older videos, I talk about this in better detail. But today, whether you disagree or agree with him or not, Alex Jones just got totally banned from Facebook, Spotify, and Apple. Now, what does this mean? This means that they're not only coming after him because of the whole Sandy Hook deal that happened years ago, and they're just not bringing that back up. They're trying to give reasons to eliminate people's free speech. So if you go out and question Sandy Hook, you go out and question 9/11, and question other things that the government has done well beyond those years, you too will get banned. You can get hurt financially from YouTube if you monetize your videos. You can have serious repercussions from these technocratic tech giants that are just out there to just sabotage any free speech. Now, this is just broke this morning. I just saw it on Drudge Report. Just checked right now. It's about 9:30 Eastern time. Oh, I'm sorry, way behind. 10 something Eastern time. I just checked it. Alex is done. He has his YouTube platform. Cannot go live on there. And honestly, anyone with a YouTube platform, even myself, it's not that I'm even scared to post videos. It's one I don't even had time recently, and two is the fact that it's not even almost worth monetizing. It's not even almost worth trying sometimes because they are strictly out to sabotage people with those views outside of the liberal viewpoints. But yet, Facebook can keep up. They have congressional hearings about it not too long ago, where Facebook can keep up their left wing, hate groups that obviously violate their terms and their agreements and their positions on it. And yet Facebook says, "Oh, we don't really know the details of the page. I can't really say that right now in front of Congress." I'm like, well, are you kidding me? We just told you what was on the page. They're clearly out. These left wing groups are clearly out to say that we want to kill congressmen, we want police dead, the same crap that does Antifa and the old Black Lives Matter stuff that's pretty much down now. Uh, really low key under the rug. No one knows where they went. They have rallies. They have Facebook pages all about it. They openly call for violence for anyone that is more conservative or libertarian. They're openly out there trying to sabotage them. So this is a straight up attack on free speech. They're coming for all of us next. I mean, this is a giant roundup, guys. Let's just be honest. It's a giant roundup. They're all coming for us. They're all going to get us. If you own a gun, you're a Christian. You're white male. You're someone that totally doesn't agree with what the government says because of their clear history of lies and the mainstream media being funded by the same individuals, the six media conglomerates that control everything. Um, that is openly out to destroy you, out to get us. We are under straight up attack every day, and this just proves it. This just proves it. This is Alex. He's done on huge platforms. Apple. I used to have the podcast too. You can find the podcast on Apple, and you can listen to it anytime. You just download it and listen to it anywhere you go. That's gone. Spotify's gone. Spotify was like the first one I think to get rid of. Spotify got rid of it this morning. Um, Facebook got rid of it this morning. Apple, two in the same day, done. So it's openly here as an attack. I can't believe they even have books still in, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million that has opposing government views, that you can just go out and find. But they too are becoming slim. I've noticed that just walking into a few. Those are slowly becoming slim. And there's a lot of left wing liberal books out there that are just like anti-Trump, pro-socialist, pro-Marxist stuff, Antifa books out there, handbooks. Even their history books are kind of tainted. You got to look for real ones. This is it's mind blowing, and people really are not paying attention enough to it. People really don't think it's going to happen to them, but it's already happening to. If it can happen to someone huge, who's to say it can happen to small little, nobodies like hell, even me. Has a phone and a camera and has a YouTube and Facebook channel that I'm surprised, I'm not getting censored, even though I post articles that are real, that are legitimate, not this Facebook crap that's being pumped out by God knows who's controlling that, their algorithms. I'm putting real things out there that people really need to know, that are really happening, that are recorded, well credited news outlets, whether good or bad. Some of the articles, some are better than others, but there really is bias out there. And this is what's really occurring. This is a complete sabotage. The First Amendment is completely under assault. The Second Amendment is completely under assault, and the rest are to come. Everything, the surveillance state, everything's happening. Everything's going to be tracked. We're all done. We're all. It's it. That's it. You can have some faith in Trump. I do. I don't totally trust him. For reasons, come on. We've got bigger problems than Trump going on now. We've got people really pulling strings here, really trying to get people off the internet, off the web, because mainstream media dominates everything that we see in every media platform, except maybe these little internet sites like the InfoWars. That's done now. That's gonna really lose a lot of. That's gonna really hurt their brand as well, but it's also gonna help them because now maybe more people recognize it, stand up for it. And InfoWars is going to get a lot of publicity from this. They've been getting a lot of publicity when he had his children in court. He had to go to battle for children with his ex-wife. Things that happened like that last year or early this year. And now this is even bigger. On a censorship scale, with him being censored on Sandy Hook, which we all know. The official story of that is just twisted. Something's not right. It's just like 9/11. The official story of that clearly is wrong. And something's clearly wrong with Sandy Hook, which is probably why they're censoring him, because more people are going to start questioning it and be like, well, look into it. Look at the videos that happened. Look at the other guy that was supposedly there, in camouflage in the woods that they found. The weird dad that was smiling in the video before they went live in Connecticut. And Anderson Cooper's nose disappearing. There are so many more things. Like ambulances, how it took him forever to come. There's a lot of really debatable things that happened at Sandy Hook, and I'm not even denying. I agree. I've heard what Alex said. I was there when it happened. I heard what he said when it happened, and it was sketchy. But we all agree that children more than likely died. It seems like children did die there. There were catastrophes, there were fatalities, and yes, but that could be staged also as a false flag operation, respectively, to cease. Well, imagine what happened after that. What happened soon after Sandy Hook? People started. And the government and Congress started saying, and Democrats started coming out saying, we need to take away the Second Amendment. We got to start repealing. Madeleine Albright already said, like, hey, give me all of your guns. She wants all of them. This isn't a secret anymore, dude. This is really happening, and people will use. Dictators in the past have used catastrophes to, the Reichstag fire. They've used that before. Hitler used that before to, found a Third Reich. And here we go here with 9/11 that was used, and now we got hella censorship in the TSA. Now we've got our Fourth Amendment being, obliterated by unlawful searches and seizures. We've got, crazy, crazy groping going on at TSA. It's just disgusting. We have cameras watching us everywhere. It's surveillance state 2.0, people. This isn't fake. And now we've got censorship. First Amendment's got to go. You've got to get rid of that first. But since they can't get rid of the Second Amendment, that would be first. Now they really got to go at the First Amendment and be like, look what people are doing. Now there's lawsuits going after people saying that, look, you hurt my family. Look, it's your fault that someone tried to death threat you and you had to move 7 times. If you read the article, family that from, whose child died in Connecticut had to move 7 times because someone that listened to Alex death threatened their families. Like, okay, even if that did happen, that's not even Alex's fault, 1. And 2, they won't even show the videos because YouTube's pretty much banning him too. They won't show the videos where Alex said it. It's not even in the articles. They won't put links to the videos. They won't put transcripts. They won't put anything in their articles saying that Alex did this. There's nothing. They have nothing, and they're literally using this. It's like a Stalinist freaking way to, bring me the man and I'll find the crime. They're finding ways to destroy individuals and entities as a way to come towards us next. Get the big ones, get them from the head down. And we are down. We are the bottom ones. We're the bottom ones that listen to the head, that really accept pro-American values and don't want to be freaking screwed over by our own government, dude. What's wrong with that? So I'm telling you right now, I know I try not to make this so long, but I mean, God, I just get worked up in it. I just been watching this for, I mean, months. I haven't made a video, but this whole time I've been keeping up with it every single day and watching it get to this point here, that I really try to instill people. I really wish people would pay attention. I really wish people would read the articles instead of these little memes and these little, I mean, cool. Some of the memes are cool. I get it. But I mean, come on, you got to really read. You got to really, like, understand what's happening and learn how to read news, learn how to filter out the crap, learn where, like, there's something wrong here. And this is maybe where they're accurate. Even with the New York Times and Washington Post, they're horrible entities, but maybe a handful throughout the day, literally like 4 or 5 articles, maybe get something right. But I mean, they're all horrible. They're all out to get you. The Guardian, they're all disgusting. And people just don't care. People just literally like live in their la la land. I mean, walking zombies, dude. They're still alive. I don't care. Like, even some Trump supporters, they're still walking zombies. They're still low informed. They still don't know. They're still just like, yeah, the basic issues, but they don't really see the top level that's really happening, really pulling strings here, really big money that's involved. Not really with Trump, but just, with organizations and corporations as a whole involvement with government that's been proven in the past so many times. It is just unlawful. It's ridiculous. It's really happening. So everyone that's seeing this, everyone that knows about it, needs to spread the word big time. This is really happening. This isn't a joke. They're really coming after us. This is not America. This is an empire now. This needs to be addressed as an empire, because this is what it is. It's not a republic anymore. We don't have a say like that. Obviously, look what they're doing with with Alex and Gateway Pundit did a survey themselves from their own analysis. 93%. I just put it on my Facebook. You can go look it up. 93% of conservative content since the election has been dropped dramatically. I mean that's how much has dropped. Like 93% of Breitbart, with Daily Caller, help with Infowars. I don't even know, they're libertarian kind of base, constitutionalists. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with liking the Constitution? Hell, Facebook on the 4th of July, like the day before, one of those declared like part of the Declaration of Independence is hate speech. I mean, the Declaration of Independence, y'all. This ain't a joke. This isn't a joke. And then they ban Alex. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. See, it's stuff like that that just makes you so mad. It makes you wonder where the hell you are. Are we in Soviet Russia, or are we in the United freaking States, man? It really makes you wonder. Like, I mean, what are we really living in, and what's Trump going to do about it? I mean, come on. There's got to be, Trump's doing great, but there's things that are really knocking off the radar, man. Like, those things that are like really happening, and I know Trump really can't get involved with giant corporations and stuff. When you have a Facebook, a monopoly like that, now when he uses MySpace, you have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube. Those are really it. You don't really have anything else like that that's just so big, where there's congressional hearings for the CEO of it, like Mark Zuckerberg, that little freaking fish liar. Dude, that guy's a freaking liar. I don't care what you say. There's like Diamond and Silk, censored. I mean, hell, Mark Dyson, and people are just getting censored left and right. It's not a joke. It's not a game. We are in serious trouble. And if we don't wake up and pull our heads out of our corporatist freaking bubble asses, we're not going to have a country the next day we wake up. We're not going to have America the next day we wake up. We're not going to have this. What you have now, the freedoms, we're going to have TSA checkpoints on highways. We're going to have all that stuff. He's right. I mean, if you listen to some of the stuff, like, it's happening. He's right. And I don't even listen to it like that. I used to back when I was 18, back when I was a kid, when I was learning about it, but I was like, hey, looking at it now, reading books about it, like really learning about it, doing your own research, like it really is happening. You can connect the dots in 2 seconds and be like, wow, this isn't a joke, and this man's being censored because it's not a joke and because I know it's real. So please, I'm going to stop this video. It's almost been 15 minutes, but I mean, go find my page, The Justin Comer Show. I just changed it on Facebook to the oversight, but they wouldn't. Facebook censored me too. I couldn't change it because it's like, oh, it doesn't fit it doesn't fit the community, the guidelines where people can't find your show. I'm just like, whatever. So it's still The Justin Comer Show on Facebook and YouTube, but it is, I officially changed my page to the oversight, but you can still type it in as Justin Comer Show. It'll come up. And it'll be the oversight. Just click on it, like it, please like it. I'll put this on YouTube, and I need everyone to. This isn't panic time. No panicking at all. But we really need to get off our asses and do something about it and spread words. Just be social, be active on there, and really help people really see the light in this. May God be with you.